Hey guys, what's up? Tyrone Bray here, founder of Titan Health and Performance, and welcome to this week's health tip. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about gluten-containing grains, and more specifically, intolerances to gluten-containing grains. Now, believe it or not, I have never had a single client that has been willing to remove grains from their diet not feel better for doing so. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is intolerant to grains, but it certainly shows, particularly to me, that it's way more prevalent than we're led to believe. You know, I have quite a few clients at the end of the day, and if I find that every single one of them feels better when they're eliminating grains, that suggests to me that grains are a bigger problem with regards to achieving health than we are led to believe. Now, one of the main problems with grains, particularly the gluten-containing ones, is the fact that they cause inflammation in the gut. And obviously, if you're somebody that eats grains on a regular basis, you're going to constantly be inflaming the gut. And it's this constant inflammation that damages the villi that line the wall of the small intestine. Now, the villi are the small finger-like projections that are responsible for the absorption of nutrients from your food. But obviously, every time you get this inflammation and the intestinal wall gets damaged, unfortunately the villi are damaged and also lost. So then you end up with an intestinal wall that's smooth and then finds it very difficult, or is completely unable in some people, to actually absorb the nutrition in the food, because obviously there's so much damage and inflammation there, and you've lost the villi that line the intestinal wall. And another problem that people tend to have with an intolerance to grains, or gluten more specifically, is leaky gut syndrome. Now, leaky gut syndrome is where the intestinal wall becomes permeable, and then you will get things like food particles, toxins, or parasites that can then leak into general circulation, and then unfortunately this tends to cause all kinds of autoimmune disorders and can often exacerbate or even cause problems such as rheumatoid arthritis. And then unfortunately, many of these people are going around experiencing all kinds of different symptoms because of this damage in the gut, whether it be just the inflammation, the loss of villi, or the leaky gut syndrome. You know, they're going maybe back and forth to their doctor or to other professionals, and nobody is linking these symptoms to their diet or the fact that they have obviously grains in the diet. So you've got these people, they may be experiencing symptoms such as perhaps they've got headaches and migraines on a regular basis. They may even be experiencing obviously digestive troubles because of the damage that's being done in the gut, such as gas or queasiness, abdominal pain, cramps, bloating, diarrhea, maybe even constipation, perhaps a bit of both, which obviously these days is just classified as IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome. Often these people also have emotional troubles, such as sudden changes in their mood, or they're very irritable. Unfortunately, this is also associated with gluten intolerance. Often you'll get muscle and joint aches and pains. Perhaps you have conditions such as fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue syndrome. They're also linked to gluten intolerance or issues with grains these days. Symptoms also include neurological issues such as brain fog, forgetfulness, dizziness, even insomnia. A lot of the time people find that they can't sleep if they have an intolerance to grains, but it's not something that most people would expect their insomnia to be caused by. So they just continue eating the grains because they don't realize that they're having a negative effect on the body. Often people that are intolerant to grains also have, or often experience, runny nose and perhaps phlegm in the throat, and even mineral deficiencies because of obviously the damage that's caused in the gut. They're not absorbing the nutrition that's in the food, which can then obviously lead to mineral deficiencies in the body. Now, of course, these aren't the only symptoms associated with gluten intolerance, but they tend to be some of the most frequently occurring. And obviously, if you're experiencing many of these on a regular basis, it might be a good idea to see some kind of nutritional professional, or even your GP, somebody like that, to get things checked out, just to make sure that you're not obviously reacting to your foods badly and causing unnecessary damage in the gut, which could obviously lead to other problems later on. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, any questions, get yourselves over to titanhealth.com, post your comments below this video on our blog, and I shall get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, if you like this video, why not subscribe to our channel? And of course, feel free to share this video with all of your friends or family, or anybody that you feel may benefit. And if you'd like additional health and or performance advice that I only share via email, get yourselves over to titanhealth.com and sign up for email updates.